What's going on, everybody? Mike here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be getting the Tahoe ready for a upcoming show, which I am super stoked about because it's the first show that I've been able to enter the Tahoe in since it's been done. And in order to get it ready, we have to put the wheels on it. So I've been going around and cleaning them, getting them ready to go on. Been doing some things on this side off camera, like getting the last of the pinstripe off over here. It's been really shitty rainy the last few days. Yeah, see? And my thoughts are, today's our first day where it's nice and clear and there's no rain yet. The clouds look like we could be getting something in some spots, right? Yeah, I figure if I can get the wheels on, at least get this side over here partially done, right? Looking a little bit better, we can pull it in the shop if the rain gets bad and start doing what we have to do to it. So, and what I want to do aside from the wheels is maybe clean up these lights, maybe give them a good quick sand and a polish if I could. We'll see. Same with the tail lights, because I've got about 3-4 days to do this, so maybe give these a quick little real good clean and a polish. Maybe they'll come back, who knows? So, and polish out the paint. Get this stuff off, and some of these big deep scratches like this. I bought some Meguiar Scratch X stuff, and we're gonna see how well it works to try to clean this up, make it look a lot better. So, my first steps first, I gotta jack it up here and get the old wheels off, so we can get the welds back on, and hopefully everything all goes good. Checked over the truck from the squirrels, and it doesn't look like we got much damage. We'll go into more detail when we go to start this thing up and stuff like that. But yeah, we got to clean this up real good. We got to wash it, detail it, all that good fancy jazz. So you can see this mirror's seen better days, but nothing we can really do about that yet. Well, maybe that back to black plastic restore I have will fix that. I don't think so because it's painted. You guys can see it's the paint's chipping off. So they're just painted anyways. Oh well, whatever. It's not gonna look perfect, but hey, at least I get it to a show, right? That's the #1 goal. So enough yammering, let's get to work. And like that, folks, they're back on. Well, this side is. I do got to paint the calipers at some point. That's on my to-do list. But this side is on. Looking not too bad. Very nice wheels. I was seeing these. I went to line them up to see if they would fit on the Denali, and no, they are way too big. These are 265 7017s. And the Denali runs like a where is it? A 245 65 17. So, even if I could, these tires would never even fit on those rims because they're wide. They're like 11 inches wide or whatever. So I'd almost need, it needs like a 285 tire by like, I don't know, a 55 sidewall maybe? What do you guys think? And then I could run these wheels on here, which actually would be pretty cool. I was thinking of buying a set actually just for this truck. So I might yet have matching wheels that match the Tahoe. They're $5 grand, but it is what it is, right? I can't take it with you. I don't got no woman to spoil. I just side my kids, and they're pretty spoiled up right now. So yeah, let's get this side done, and then we can get on to seeing if we can fix some of that paint issues, just to make it look a little bit nicer for the show. That's all. Alright, folks, as you can see, got this side on too. I went around and I give the truck a rinse off after I got the wheels on, and then took my microfibers and give the wheels a nice little, so that they're not all water spots until I wash this thing. Alright, give them a nice little shine up. They look really good. than the wheels always have. So this side too, did the same thing. So this heat and humidity is absolutely killing the guy. So I'm gonna go feed the kids, and then it's supposed to cool off after supper. So what we'll do is we'll start polishing out this. We'll see what we can get. Right? I don't know how well people are gonna be able to see it, but we're gonna polish all that out. The very, very last thing we're gonna do is wash it at the end when it's all done. So, excuse me. Excuse me, folks. But as you can see, we got this stuff to kind of get rid of all the mess that the thingamabobber, the wheel made. And if I have time, I will do the lights. I'm hoping I do. So I've got a few days to go here. I got actually after supper I have to. No, I'm gonna do it in the morning. Actually, I have time. In the morning, I gotta fly south of the city about 4 hours to go pick up my powder coat because there's issues with USPS and my. We'll discuss all of this stuff shortly. But Mike, you're watching this. I should be picking up your powder coat finally tomorrow, after like a month and a half, 2 months of absolute bullshit. But it's all documented, and you guys are going to hear about all of it. So, anyways, I'm going to go feed the kids, and then we'll come out here and we'll start working away on this thing here on the other side. So, I already got the decals off of the other side, right? So we should be good to go. Awesome. But tell you, folks, it's been damn hot today. Holy shit. It's humid because it's been raining the last like 3-4 days. So yeah, it's 90 in here, but with humidity it's probably like 120. Anyways, I will look at, I'm just soaked. And I haven't even been out here that long. Anyways, guys, we'll see you in a bit. Alright, folks, it's after supper, actually quite a bunch of hours later. I came out after I ate and started working and forgot to film. It happens. Here's what it's looking like. I polished like where the old stripe used to be. And some of this here. This you can still see. It's gonna have to be cut and buffed. That's just how it is, because there's some like that's. I might be able to get that off with my scraper. I'll find out here. But otherwise, we got little. I don't know what the fuck those are. But you can see, it actually didn't do that bad of a job. So maybe, just maybe, this truck won't look like, you know, a little res wagon by the time I get there, but we'll see. You can see in here where it's wavy in the paint, where that wheel really did damage. You gotta be really careful with them. So, underneath, where I had just removed the stuff today, we're good to go. Over here, well, this fender is what it is anyways, right? But it still looks not too shabby. You know, honestly looks a lot better than it did. We'll see better in the light in the morning. But I did the back here. Along the back, I don't know if you guys can tell the difference. I forgot to, like I said, I forgot to film. I should have done it before and after. But all the way across here, you can still see some. But when I run my finger over it, it's like under the paint. So, or under the clear, so it's sunk. Not a big deal. The whole truck needs to be repainted anyways. This is just to kind of help for now, right? Kind of help make it look better at a car show. So, oh well. It really got me thinking though about actually just polishing out this whole thing. Like, I did this recorder here, and that's where I stopped for the night, and realized I forgot that I wasn't filming. So you can see, she's pretty good, except for right here. But you can feel that in the paint, like you can. Actually, you know what? A clay bar might actually get this. Comment down below. What do you guys think? Do you think a clay bar would get that out? I'm thinking a clay bar probably all the way around there would probably do wonders. That's going to be what we try next. It'll be a clay bar. So, but anyways, in the morning I'll be back and we're going to continue this here all the way through here. And then I'm even going to polish out this fender because I was playing around a little bit up front here. And you can see how this looks compared to where it's not done over here. Right? You can see the... I don't know, I can see a difference. I don't know if you guys can on camera, but there we go. So that's where I'll leave you guys for the night. We will see you guys tomorrow. Alright folks, it's the next morning. Looks like we're going to be getting a storm, so I figured I'd get on this quick before I go get the powder coat stuff. This is what we're going to be using to fix those scratches. We're going to see how well this stuff works. Right? Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Hope it does. So, but we're going to also finish off the driver's side. Get the doors done where the pinstriping was. I got my razor blade right here to scrape off the old crap that's underneath the door. Or not underneath the door, underneath the fucking mirror. And I got my goo gone. Whoops, sorry. I got my goo gone here. So we should be good to go. Got rubber gloves. So let's peek outside. Take a look at how things are going. But yeah, you guys can see it's cloudy. We're gonna be getting something soon. So take a look in the sunlight. You can actually still see it. I don't know how well it's gonna show up on camera, but you can still see the faded outline. So not a big deal. It needs all to be redone anyways, the whole truck, right? But I figured we'd try it and see what happens. So some spots of it made it come back really nice. It made the paint really, really shine up. But this truck's been through hell, honestly. So I'm surprised it's not more beaten and damaged than it is, to be honest with you. So this door actually came out really good. So back here, you know, it looks like we had rain in the night. It rained again. So, because this didn't have water spots. Yeah, it's all wet. So, it must have rained last night. Not a big deal. Looking through it here. Looks not bad. You can see a little bit of the lines. But for what it is, it'll be fine. The wheels looking pretty sharp still. Yeah, should be good to give this thing a good wash and should be good to go. Out back, you know, it's hit or miss. Like you can see some of it over here, but then not over here. So it's definitely she's all gonna need to be sanded down as it is, because like, you know, you got the big stone chips and shit like that. And not really worried. I just wanted to try the products out, see how they worked. But back here, this is where we left off last night. And it actually, aside from look at all the orange peel in it. Aside from all that orange peel, it's not bad. So this thing definitely needs a good wet sand. It really does. So, but anyways, we're gonna try to see how that scratch remover stuff works on this. I'm skeptical. We gotta do this door here. We gotta finish polishing this one and this one here. But first, I gotta scrape that off. So let's go get a razor blade and see if we can get this done before it storms. All right, let's see if I can do this with one hand here, because it just comes off, and then we grab the goo gone and then take it the rest of the way. So I'll be right back, folks, with this scraped off. Must have rained pretty good last night. We had some frogs hopping around the garden, so it's pretty neat. Makes me sad though if I ever run them over, right? So, pretty cool. One of them went that way, underneath the barbecue. The other guy's over here somewhere, hopping around in the garden. So, pretty neat. It's like a jungle. I should go find the other one. And like that, folks, I got it off. As you guys can see, it looks just like the rest of it now. Oh, gross. So I have it all taped off. After I was done with the fast orange stuff, or the Goo Gone, because you get it everywhere, I gave the panel a good rinse just to, neutralize the orange, because I don't want it to. I'm always worried that it could, maybe fuck shit up, right, or get contaminants, and I don't want contaminants in when I'm doing stuff, right? So I've got to get my gloves on. But right now, yeah, where the fuck did this hair come from? Let me get that out of there. There we go. As you guys can see, I've got it all taped off so I don't get any on the trim, because this shit's a bitch to get out of the plastic. Door jams, it's a bitch to get out of as well, so I've got it back taped. Same with the handle, it's a bitch. When I get to here, it's all good. Then when I come to this side, all I have to do is just peel this and move it over there. I'm done. So we will start back here, work our way forward, and then if it doesn't rain, God forbid, we'll see if we can tackle that right there. So I would wash it as well today, but it says it's going to rain, so we'll hang on that. If it doesn't rain this afternoon, we're going to wash it, and then we're going to pull it into the shop. Then it can sit here until showtime. So we can do a little bit more detailing on it in the shop. So hopefully I can get around to doing the lights. Like I said, I got to head out of town here soon. Waiting on the call from the guy that says that he's got my stuff. And then I got to go for a very, 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 very long drive. But it'll all be worth it in the end, you guys will see. So anyways, let me get my gloves on, and we'll be back with this panel hopefully done. If you guys can tell the difference in it from now until what it looks like. So, because this side here I did last night, and it doesn't look bad. There's lots of water spots in it, but that's just from giving it a wipe. So yeah, she needs to be washed. Alright, let's get this done. Alright, you guys can see I got my sponge is all grossed. Let me grab my rag. I just finished this one here. I don't know if you guys can tell a difference, but let's remove the tape. Oh yeah, you can see a big difference. So, okay, I guess it's now on to the next side. Let me just put this on like that. Like that. Bring it over a bit, should be fine. And then we'll do this door. So, but yeah, this one turned out pretty good, guys. I can take this off as well so I don't get no more transfer. Give her a little bit of a wipe. So I do want to get a clay bar. That's actually on my list of stuff to get, because I'd love to clay bar this thing too. I think I mentioned that in last night when I was signing off, that I think a clay bar might actually help better to get this shit out. So I don't know, comment down below, what do you guys think? I know a clay bar will help get like this off. Yeah, this thing's dirty, hey? So it's been a lot of miles have been put on this thing. It's been a really good truck. I haven't had time to continue doing any detailing on it. But even then, over here, you can't see where it said Denali and where it had those elite badges. So this one here cleaned up really well. The Tahoe, she'll get there. she'll get there. So when I painted it the first time, and put all the chrome shit on it, you know, I don't think I let it bake long enough before I put all the decals on it, because I just wanted to get it done. I had to get it done before, if I remember correctly, I had to get this thing done. It was in the shop, and something really, really important came up I had to do. And I had to get it done like that weekend. That's why I think I never wet sanded it actually and got orange peel out of it. So, but anyways, yeah, I did, because I wanted to put more clear. I wanted to put like 3 or 4 more coats of clear at least on this. So, anyways, let's get to this one, and we'll be back with an update. All right, folks, let me zoom in. Can you tell the difference? You can still see some of it, but other than that, not bad. You know, from standing back here at a show, you might catch a glimpse of it, you might not. So, either way, I think it looks better. For now, until I can actually give this thing a better, you know, a better cut and buff, or a good paint, a better paint job, honestly, is what I want to do to it. But that'll come. That's coming. It was supposed to happen this year. Well, actually, this thing was supposed to go in the paint shop this fall, coming up. But then I bought that thing because I needed it. So, yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. Anyways, I gotta go and wash my sponge, and then we can come back and start seeing if we can get some of this scratching out, right? Like back here. Let's see if we can get some of these scratches out. So, fingers crossed. What do you guys think? You think that Scratch X stuff will do it? Comment down below. I'd love to hear it. I was wanting to get the Scratch Doctor, but I didn't see it until I already had the other one in my cart, and by then I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna try this. So, alright. This was the McGuire's compound here. Trying to get this thing back in, you know, fighting order here, getting it all cleaned up, ready for the show. But this is what I used, and honestly, I'd recommend it. There's the other one that they have, which I'm going to try next and see what it does as well when I'm at the Canadian Tire next. So, oh, till next time, we'll be back with the scratch fix. This stuff is what I'm talking about. I got a little flustered because I have birds flying around me, and I got a bunch of kids out front on their bikes looking at me weird, so. But yeah, this stuff right here, hopefully will help. Comment down below, what do you guys think? See you guys shortly. Alright folks, we are back. Just had a nice little storm, and now it's like super ass sunny out, so we're going to see if we can do anything about the scratches. That main one there, back here, right, and then over. Is there anything over here that I really gotta worry about? I can't really remember if there were any big deep scratches over here, aside from like that one, which I might be able to polish that one out. Some of these maybe, but I don't really see anything insane. Well, yeah, there's a lot of scratches actually on this truck. So, yeah, there's a few on the doors and stuff here, which is how it's always been. So, well, not always been, but I don't know how the fuck those happened actually. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. Oh yeah, you can. I don't know how any of that happened, honestly. But, oh well, we'll start on the other side, see how well it works, and we can always come over here and see what it'll do with them, right? Worth a shot. So maybe eventually we can do some of these things on the back here. Oops, sorry. There are some of these things on the back here, but I'm not too worried about the tailgate. So let's, yeah, it actually turned out to be a really nice afternoon. So, it stormed pretty good for about a good hour and a half. Got everything just soaked, and it's supposed to hammer again here right away. So let's get this done. This is what I'm using. My sponge, I got it all clean. And Scratch X. So you know the drill. I'm going to go do it, and we will be back to see what it looks like. Alright folks, well I did this side. It's a little deep there, but as you get down, you know, she gets actually not bad. The old chessboard that was back here is noticeable, but not as standout noticeable. Right? So, for how deep those scratches were, it did awesome. Long time ago, I built this truck for off-roading and having fun in the bush. That's why it's all scratched up, to be honest with you. So, yeah, I had a big push bar on the front. Well, the tires that are on it now, that's the winter tires that are... The winter tires now was like the grips that I kind of had on it before, but I had 285s instead of 265s, and I had it lifted a bit. So, now I want it lowered so I can actually race it. But yeah, that's originally what it was for. Was we were using it for an off-road vehicle. So, and now it's a race truck. Anyways, I'm going to give her over here. You can see all these scratches. I'm going to go grab my quick detailing spray and give it a fucking wipe, because there's scratches all over this fucking thing, guys. This side is bad for scratches. But, you know, that's what happens. But we'll do what we can. The other side looks pretty good. This side's, you know, not terrible, but we'll do what we can. This side turned out actually pretty good. So all the little scratches and stuff, I kind of went around as I was going, and what I could, a bit here or there. So it's an old truck with like 15-year-old paint on it. So she'll happen. Yeah, and everywhere that I touch. So I'm fucking dealing with that shit there. Anyways, let's get to this done here, and we'll keep going. Oops. There we go, folks. Went through the whole thing, and it does look better, but at the same time, if I can park in the shade, it'll be perfect, because then nobody will notice anything, right? So that would be the choice, would be to park in the shade at the car show, just because of the color of the truck. So, which kind of sucks, because there is a lot of good, like the sparkle that's in it when the light hits it is pretty gnarly. It's hard to see on camera, but it sparkles and changes from like a blue to a purple. So that's just the indigo. But alright, so we got her polished out. Well, not polished out, but we got the wheels on it. We tried polishing out this old striping. Yeah, I got schmutz here. Sorry. Okay, we tried polishing out the old side stuff. It turned out not bad, I guess. Better than nothing, right? Got the wheels on it. Tried removing the scratches. So I think the next thing to do with this thing, other than wash it, probably to see if it'll fire up. Let it run for a bit. So it hasn't ran since I pulled it out of the shop here when I was having issues with the squirrels. So just been in and out and around it lots to kind of keep my scent on it. But so yeah, I think that's the next thing I'll do here is I'll go grab the keys and we'll fire this bad Larry up. What do you guys say? It's been a while since I did a cold start, I think. So, but yeah, she looks good. Needs a good wash though. And yeah, you'll see all the lines. I do want to get a DA, because you can get that shit out there. So I do want to get a DA sander, or you know, DA polisher, and do this thing up a whole good one, because I got lots of spots that, oh, that's not scratch, that's stuff that looks like a scratch, but it's not, it's just compound, right? So maybe you can get it, there we go. You can kind of get a, see how the paint is right there, with all the flake in it. Yeah. I wanted to add more flake when I did this truck, but I didn't want it to look like a bass boat. But now I do. If you guys remember the old orange Dodge that we see at car shows and stuff, or used to see at car shows and stuff, that's the idea that we want to roll with this thing. So, Lauren, if you ever see this, I'd love for you to paint this thing, man. That was kind of the plan here this fall, was to hand it to you, over to you here, and that you have it all winter long and let you do whatever you want to it. But then there's that thing. So, oh well, it'll come, guys, it'll come. May not be this year, may not be next year, but anybody who's been with the channel long enough knows that when it comes to me, it's just a matter of time, and dreams come true. So, anyways, we'll be back with firing up this thing. Also, I will say that this stuff here, yeah, is more for fine scratch and light blemishes. There's no, this stuff does not deserve the X. It's not an extreme product or an extreme scratch remover. It's just a fine scratch remover for the little tiny delicate little, not even door dings this won't take out. Like, just the slightest, like, if a bird were to like land on your vehicle, like a little robin or something landed on your vehicle and just left little talon scrapes, this shit might fix it. But 100% it won't. So yeah, this does not deserve the X, scratch X. It's just normal polish. It's yeah. I think I'm gonna try the Scratch Doctor next and see how much better that is. But my review of the Meguiar Scratch X is get rid of the X. You're not, there's no need for it. That's false advertising. Just getting ready to fire up the Tahoe here, and decided I would just do a quick garden check. Right, potatoes are just massive. You know what I'm saying? Tomatoes are growing really good. As you can see, we got some growing there. My dill is absolutely nuts. Right, there's tons of dill. My peas are growing pretty good there. Same with more dill. Here we start getting into tons of them, right? More dill. And we get into tons more peas. So, yeah, ever since I put this here, it keeps, the ground squirrels don't come. So it's awesome as hell. I think a couple of clips ago you guys saw frogs somewhere around here. So it's been crazy. Anyways, I'm going to show you guys something really weird. And you tell me if you've ever seen this before. These are all tomato or potato plants right here, right? And then those are the tomatoes, right? They're separated, right? There's a gap in between them, okay? My potatoes seem to be growing something from the top. There's one there. There was over here. Where did I see them? Right here. There's a couple there. There's one right there. There's one under there. There's one there. Right. And as you can see, they're not nearly so what would you guys think that is? Like a cross-pollination between a tomato and a potato? Or what the hell do you think happened? I would love to hear you guys' thoughts. I sent pictures of this stuff to my mom and some other gardeners, and they have never heard of this before or seen this. So yeah, pretty fucking nuts. Anyways, let's go fire up this bad boy here, and hopefully, I don't know, it's been like on and off, supposed to rain, rainy, supposed to rain today and tomorrow and all that. So hopefully we can get this thing actually maybe washed after here too. We'll fire it up. Gonna let it get to operating temp, and then go from there, and then wash it. If it's not like storming and raining by then, we'll wash it. So, and then it'll be ready for the show. After I wash it, if it storms on it, I don't really care, just as long as I get a lot of that dirt and shit off, right? So for me, tomorrow is the day of the show. I was gonna vacuum it all out and stuff and clean it up better, but you know, maybe I'll give it a wipe, right? It smells not bad in here. This looks all, how you doing? That's weird that it did that. Huh. I got a brand new one in here anyway, so I'm not really worried. So, where's my key? Yeah, I figured I'd show you guys that with the, whatchamacallit, the garden there with the potatoes. Have you guys ever seen that before, heard of that before? Comment down below, I'd love to hear it. Oh, battery's unhooked. We'll be right back. Folks, I just Googled it. This is the true fruit of a potato plant. Those things are what are poisonous as fuck, right there. Those things are what'll kill you. It's part of the nightshade. So, yeah, it'll kill you. All right, folks, went around and picked all of the potato berries. It's a good thing I Googled it because yeah, they're super rare. They don't occur all the time, like very rarely. So, yeah. You gotta watch out for that. That's what killed all those Irish back in the day, apparently, was those berries. And people didn't realize they were poisonous. Right? The whole potato famines and all that kind of stuff. Right? That was all going on through Ireland and all that back in the day. That's what caused it. So, can't wait though soon. I should be able to pull one of these stalks out. Ooh, that one's looking bumbly. There's probably something big under there. I can't wait to find out. So, because everything grew so big this year. Anyways, sorry I got sidetracked by my awesome garden. I absolutely love it this year. It's just growing amazing. The hollyhocks are growing absolutely amazing too. I can't wait till they're, you know, way up high and bring in some hummingbirds and all that back here. It'll look awesome. So, anyways, let's get this thing fired up. And then I'm going to move them around. I'm going to put the Denali where this thing is and move this thing to where the Denali is. Because if the weather stays like it's looking, I'm going to probably give this thing a quick wash. Nothing too, you know, overzealous. Just a quick, you know, foam job, spray down, rinse, and then, you know, quick detailer here and there because it's supposed to storm and rain. I just want to get some of the dirt and shit off, right? That's all. Just get some of that dirt off of it. Make it blend a little better where I polished, right, and where I didn't. So, because tomorrow's the big day for this thing, guys. Oh no. This is coming off here. Oh, that's all broken. Wonder when that happened. I should probably just take those off anyways, eh? One of these days. So, let's fire it up. Close the hood. It's been a while since I've started this thing. Make sure I got the door keys. These old trucks, I always worry about leaving the ignition key or the door keys in because they like to, what's the word I'm looking for? Lock themselves. So, God, I forgot how comfy this thing was. Fires right up. You turn the radio off. Yeah, go on. How do I turn it off? There we go. Fuel. It could use a little bit. I had about 3/8 of a tank. So I'm surprised the gauges haven't kicked on yet. There we go. Alright. Everything seems to be okay. How are we doing over here. Fuel pressure may be a little low. I can turn that up a bit. But, alright, I'm gonna let it warm up, move them around. I will be back. See, at least the oil pressure goes up when I'm in it, right? Why didn't it just go to auxiliary? Why didn't it just go to off? Tour5.com. I gotta hold it. Technology. So, alright, roll down this window. And we will be back, folks. Alrighty, got the Tahoe in position here. It's stuff on the screen, sorry about that. Got the Denali sitting here for now. Tahoe's sitting here because it's last thing I got to do to it before we take her to the show tomorrow is give her a bath, just to, you know, kind of make it look not so dingy from sitting for so many months, right? So I think it's unlocked still. Yeah. So other than that, everything back here is clean. So I still got to put my chairs and stuff in it. So nothing here is out of place, I don't think. No, just a mouse and extension cord. So got my blue lights rocking. Interior's actually really, really nice on this truck. Always has been. So you guys know about the super rare part right there. The delete. Like, this thing, it's not your average Tahoe anymore, right? It's not. People will look at it at the show tomorrow and they'll be like, okay. They'll look through the window and they'll haul EFI. They're like, okay. And they'll keep looking through, probably see the Terminator X, and they'll be like, oh, what's that over there? Right? Little cubby, that's pretty cool. So everything else on it's pretty good. But anyways, sounds so good. The door's closed so well. I still gotta unhook the battery. I forgot to do that. But I'll do that in a bit here after I'm done washing her down. So I'm gonna give her a rinse. And then I got my bucket and my scrubber. And people will be like, oh, you're gonna scratch the paint. Yeah. Yeah. You guys, like, yeah. We went through this earlier in the video. I'm not too worried. I just want to make it look better. So, alright. Let's begin, shall we? Fuck, those wheels look good on it though, don't they? Also went around and I torqued them down a little bit more. I took it for a drive around the block and it felt a little bit off. So, I don't know if it's tire pressure is too high or if it's because the wheels were loose, but I don't know. I think it looks good. Don't you? Comment down below. What do you guys think? The wheels look actually. Do you actually think the wheels look good on this truck? I think they do. Like, and I don't know. Should we keep the when I redo it? Keep the chrome or delete the chrome? What do you think? Because I was thinking of doing it just all one color, like how the Denali is, right? So, well, not all one color, but no chrome stuff, no trim, none of that kind of stuff. Anyways, what do you? Let me get this done before it fucking storms, because we're about to get a banger. And I'm not also worried about drying it off either, because like I said, it's about to storm in a bit, so I'm going to give her a scrub. She's looking pretty rub-a-dub-dub. Alright, folks, that's where I'm going to leave her for now. She's all washed up real good. I'm not worried about drying it yet. It's supposed to rain, but I went around and I dried all the wheels with microfibers. Make sure that I don't get any hard water staining on them. So any bit of natural rain, whatever, is okay. The water here is just so fucking hard that I don't want them to screw up. So got one of my microfibers out and give her a. So put that down now. Otherwise, she's looking good. Like, but honestly, folks, is there a nicer wheel for this truck? I honestly don't think there is. 6-spoke with a lip. You know, yeah, you could get them in bigger sizes. You can probably get them deep dished and stuff like that, right? But just the style in general. It's just, oh look, it works on so many levels. So, but yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna go inside, make some supper, watch some wrestling with the kids, and then if it doesn't rain, we'll come back out and you know, put the tire shine on it, do the windows, Maybe you do some quick detailer and get some of the water spots off of it, right? Give it a wipe. Go all the way around it and give it a wipe. So if it doesn't rain. If it rains, well, then there's no point, right? Because you can see even after washing it, it's still pretty dirty. And I wouldn't mind going around and giving all my chrome, oops, sorry. I don't know what you guys are just seeing. I'd give all my chrome a good one. So, cause it's still a little bit dirty. But that's about it. She needs a good scrub down. And we'll give her one, but we got something happening, I think. Hope it misses us. But at the same time, you know, free water for the garden is never a bad thing. What is that? Oh, a chip. So, but yeah, that's where I'm going to sign off for now, folks. And we will be back to either end the video, because it's raining, or we'll be doing the windows and stuff and then end the video there. Or we'll wipe down some interior. So, either way, I will see you guys shortly. But fuck, like that looks so good. You can't tell me that doesn't look like that. That's not sharp. If the paint was good on it, had the SS bumpers, the front lights were proper, or not proper, but how I want them. Oh, just looks so good. That back tire looks so, oops, sorry, thick. You know what I mean? It just looks, juicy. I love it. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys and girls. I don't know how well you'll be able to see me in the blue dungeon. I love my blue lights. I went around and started doing all the windows, getting them all from the outside, the mirrors, everything like that. Now I got to work on the inside here. As you can see, it's gross, right? So I'm gonna do the inside of the front windshield. I might do the outside of the front windshield. I'm not sure yet. It's thundering and banging out there like crazy. So we'll see. But otherwise, the Tahoe is ready to go for the car show as soon as I finish this mess. So let me get on it and we'll be back. Alright, folks. I don't know if you can hear that, but it started raining. As you can tell by the it's dark out. It's pretty late. I'm using a vanity mirror, which actually I didn't realize was a smart idea for backlighting. So now I understand how people can make videos like, you know, in their dark vehicles. So yeah. Anyways, got the windshield done on the inside. Hey, apologize. Let me close that. No, this is because of the glare. I was gonna do the outside, but then it started to rain. So I don't know if you guys can really tell much of a difference, but all the windows on the outside and the inside were done, except for the front. The front wasn't done on the outside. Did the dash, and you guys can't really see, but we're gonna do something I don't think we've ever done in this truck, and that's a nighttime like fire up. It's been sitting here for a few hours, just idle, or just while I washed it and stuff. So let's see what the dash and everything looks like at night. Also gives it a chance to kind of recharge the battery up a bit after it's been sitting. Oh, that's actually not that bad at all. I thought it would be like overpowering glare, but it's not. Alright, let's use my wipers to clean my windshield washer fluid and the squeegees, and like that, folks, windshield is clean and clear. Yeah, both headlights are working. Yeah, the side lights come on, as you guys. So everything's working good on the dash. We've got 38% fuel, so we're gonna put some fuel in the morning, and then we're gonna take it to the show. But she's sitting here idling pretty good. I haven't adjusted the fuel pressure yet. I might do that in the morning before we go. but I think it should be okay at 54. 60 is usually where the golden ticket, right? But this fuel pressure regulator still likes to walk and move, so let's turn on the interior lights. Well, let's see what all lights like when I turn the lights on. All that stuff comes on blue. Yeah, there we go. That lights up blue. This side over here is supposed to as well. Same with the back, but it's not for some reason. I'm gonna have to probably go and give her a wiggle, because I noticed. Okay, bulb must have burned out. I noticed a bunch of water on the floor pan in my truck today as well. So, not a big deal. I know the one back here though lights up. So they all used to. I don't know what happened, but I know the doors light up blue. That one lights up blue. Roof lights up blue there. The back used to as well. I don't know why the back's not. So that's not lighting up. That's not lighting up, and the back's not lighting up. I'm gonna have to investigate and see what's going on there, but everything else seems to be working fine, unless those damn squirrels were in there eating shit. That's a possibility. So, but anyways, let's head to the shop, or we'll go inside the shop here to actually, you know what, I'll just do it right here. There's like a mosquito flying around. Anyways guys, that's where I'm gonna end the video. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We got the Tahoe ready to go for its very first car show ever. Next video is going to be us at the show. It's the Dysart's museum and car show that they have every year. This year I decided to enter the Tahoe in it. So next video is going to be, it's our 4th year since we started the channel as well. And I figured what better way to celebrate 4 years of doing this and 4 years of working and building this truck than to finally enter it in a show pretty much complete. Needs a little bit of fine touches here and there, a paint job, and maybe a cam, but otherwise it should be good. My lighting is dimming out, so AFRs are going weird. Just stuff that this truck does. So, as you guys can see, AFRs are starting to climb up. And it's starting to run a little bit rough. But, not worried at all. As long as it makes it to the show and back tomorrow, we should be good. Anyways guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Next video, we're going to be at the show. Rain or shine apparently, so stay tuned for that. Till next time, take care of yourselves, love you, God bless, and just get out there and enjoy life. Really, get out there and enjoy life.